I'm William Lee. Today we are going to talk about virtual enterprise integration, choice of on-premise and cloud deployment flexibility. In this session, you will hear about why speed of deployment and scalability is important to compete in the emerging market, and what companies need to consider when adopting a hybrid delivery strategy to have the flexibility of choice between on-premise and cloud deployment. Emerging markets like ASEAN and most of the Asia-Pacific region continue to be the global growth engine. However, competing in the emerging market presents many challenges to the companies. Emerging markets are highly fragmented, and speed to market is key in capturing early market share to stay ahead of the game. Thus, speed of deployment is a key consideration for companies in this market. Emerging market is also dynamic, with companies facing rapid changing market conditions. So company has to develop with the market to stay competitive. And scalability is another important aspect for company to consider in handling the rapid growth of the emerging market when required. Cloud adoption is the natural choice to deliver both scalability and the speed of deployment required. Recent cloud survey has pointed out that over 90% of organizations are running applications or experimenting with infrastructure as a service. This shows the ubiquity of cloud adoption globally. We are also seeing similar trends in the Asia-Pacific region, albeit at a lower percentage. Nevertheless, cloud is the future, as we see more and more enterprises transit from on-premise to cloud solutions as the price of storage and bandwidth continues to drop fast, and cloud services becoming more and more attractive. In this transition, companies will have to manage a hybrid delivery model to see how they can maximize the benefits of their existing setup as well as those that a cloud-based service can provide them. Although in a hybrid delivery model, companies can have the best of both worlds without long-term commitments, unnecessary expenses, and the inefficiency of hosted and on-premise models. There are some key considerations for a hybrid delivery model. The first is the data and application integrations between cloud and on-premise applications. Cloud data and functions often must be shared with on-premise information systems in a hybrid delivery model. Integration tools to streamline all of the integration scenario with direct and interchangeable connections to cloud, on-premise, and the legacy system is a necessity to deliver a seamless hybrid model. Effective system management to provide an unified integration approach between on-premise and cloud applications is also necessary to reduce the time, cost, and complexity of application integration. This will lower the total cost of ownership by simplifying integration, consolidating toolkits, and reduce the maintenance costs. Although cloud is an attractive proposition for SMB seeking to make the most of the technology available today at a lower cost and lower risk, companies need to be wary and not fall into the all-cloud solution trap. As the business grows and business environment changes, especially in the emerging market, companies will need to transition between cloud to on-premise solutions and vice versa. Thus, companies should be provided with the flexibility of choice for on-premise and cloud deployment. This will address the much-needed compatibility and portability issues faced by most companies in the region that are striving to achieve the ease of virtual enterprise integration. In summary, most companies in the region will consider a hybrid delivery model of on-premise and cloud deployment to deliver the speed of deployment and scalability required to compete in the emerging market. Thus, a system that can provide the choice of flexibility will be the system of choice.